Time for our usual walk. If you're not walking and watching our videos, what's the purpose of watching the video? It's for you to walk, so you don't have to walk alone. All right, so the question of the day for you is, what makes you happy? And what is happiness? Actually, happiness is the state of being happy. What does that mean? That means you can't be happy all the time because you can only be in one particular state at any given time. And states are not indefinite. They're free-flowing. So what that means is there's this narrative that goes around that says a person should be happy all the time, or this person makes me happy, or this job makes me happy. No, you have happy moments with this particular person or this particular job. And so you anchor your happiness with that particular person or that job. So for example, if you were single before and you were just in a neutral state and you got in a relationship and you had happy moments, a lot of happy moments with a particular person, you have now anchored your happiness to that person. So you have a trigger. So if you're unhappy, this person makes you happy, you're gonna associate your happiness with them. So anytime you're in a particular unhappy state, you're gonna look to that person to get you out of it, which is unfair and it's actually unrealistic. You're placing impossible expectations on a particular person to get you out of a certain state, which is impossible. So you do that with the same thing. So if you had a job and at first your job made you happy and then you get a new boss, you get a new system and it disrupted your happiness, now you're gonna automatically be like, man, I hate my job. You don't actually hate your job. It changed your state. So you need to figure out, the goal is to be neutral, not to be in any state. It's ironic that in order for you to be happy, you can't look for happiness. Because when you do that, you set yourself up for the impossible. So then you end up doing these cyclical cycles where you're looking for something or a person to make you happy. And then you just keep maybe going through relationship to relationship, because when you're in it, you're like, he's supposed to make me happy, or I'm supposed to be happy, or you need to do this, or you should be doing this. Like, if that was the case, you would just be happy all the time. And you can't be in a constant state of happiness, because when you're in it, you're leaning on that person to fill your cup up. You're leaning on that person to make you happy all the time. And therefore, they would always have to be giving you happy moments. Everyone has their own thing they're going through. So if your significant other is going through something and they can't make you happy at that moment because maybe they don't have time, or maybe they're just not there, or maybe they're going through their own thing, so they don't have it in them to provide you with happy moments for you to figure out, get out of your unhappy state. So that's what it is. So now you're stuck in a situation because you're dependent upon someone else to make you happy. And the bottom line is you need to get into a neutral state in order for you to be happy all the time, because you're not in anything. There's nothing bothering you. You're not unhappy, you're not happy. This is why people have depression. This is why people have anxiety. This is why they have all these things, because they're associating, or they have associated their happiness to a particular person or a particular job. And then when they lose that job or they lose that person, now they're just stuck and they can't get out of it until they find another anchor or another association that they can hang their happiness on. And this is the problem. So, bottom line is, you are literally responsible for your own happiness. And that's why people say that, because it's true. No one can fix or no one can change your state of mind. They can give you particular moments that get you out of an unhappy state, but they're not the cause, or they're not the reason of your happiness. They're the reason for you to have happy moments or give you a happy state of mind. So therefore, the question would be, what would you do if you didn't do that? Exactly.